Folks, as we wrap up tonight's episode of Misinformation, I want to leave you with a story that's got my blood boiling, because it's not just a silly podcast clip. It's a symptom of everything that's gone rotten in this country when it comes to immigration, loyalty, and what it actually means to be an American. You see, on this Whatever podcast, yeah, that's the name, as if the content isn't whatever enough, they had this Colombian woman on. And she's been in the U.S. for over a decade, went through the whole process, swore the oath, became a citizen, lived here, reaped the benefits, the whole 9 yards. Right? And then they hit her with a hypothetical. If the U.S. got into a war with Colombia, her home country, which side would you be on? And without skipping a beat, she says Colombia. Watch.
Let's say the United States went to war with Colombia. Who do you side with?
Colombia.
Get the f*** out of our country. Holy f***. Why do you side with Colombia?
Because I'm from Colombia.
You've lived here for 10 years and you're now a citizen.
Okay, still that doesn't mean I'm not gonna side with
You have
my
no...
country.
Why? Because I'm from there. That's it. No hesitation, no shame, just pure, unfiltered disloyalty staring you right in the face. Now, the hosts, to their credit, didn't let it slide. They pulled up the actual naturalization oath she took, the one every new citizen swears to under penalty of perjury.
Did you receive your certificate of naturalization?
Yes.
Did you complete the oath ceremony?
Yes.
So you're a liar? Do you remember this?
It says clear as day, I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. And they read it to her, word for word, and pointed out the obvious. Lady, you lied. You're an oath breaker. Either you meant it back then, and then you're betraying it now, or you never meant it at all. And get this, another guest chimes in. If you love Colombia so much, why not just go back? Pack your bags, head south, and fight for the team you actually root for.
Yeah, I would side with Colombia.
Then why don't you go live in Colombia? If you came here to find a better life, then this is where your loyalty should be. End of story.
This isn't just some gotcha moment on a late night show. This is actually infuriating. It makes me viscerally angry because it exposes the scam that's been running in this country for far too long. If your true loyalty is still with your birth country, the place you left behind, then what business do you have becoming a U.S. citizen? Citizenship isn't a free pass to our economy, our freedoms, our opportunities, while you keep one foot out the door, ready to cheer for the other side in a conflict. No, if you come here, swear that oath, and plant your flag as an American, you better mean it. You're no longer Colombian first, or Mexican, or whatever. You're American. Period. End of story. But this woman, she's the poster child for the leftist rot that's infected our society. The idea that where you're from defines you forever. That America is just this big, evil empire you can exploit without giving a damn in return. She's taking advantage of our system, sucking up the benefits, and openly admitting she'd root for Colombia to win. What does that mean? She'd be fine with her old country invading, taking over, imposing their ways on us? Of course she would, because we've let people like her waltz in, wave foreign flags at protests, Mexican flags at anti-ICE rallies, Palestinian flags in the streets, and act like loyalty is optional. It's not. In America, we fly one flag, the Stars and Stripes, not Ukraine's, not anyone else's. Ours. Think about it like this, and this is why multiculturalism without assimilation is a total disaster. It's like the Lakers trading for LeBron, getting him on the roster, paying him millions, and then in the NBA Finals against Cleveland, he says, "Nah, I want my old team to win." You'd bench him, trade him, cut him loose, because a team can't function with divided loyalties. Countries are no different. We're all on Team America, competing in a world that's not always friendly. You can't have players who secretly root for the opponent. That's dysfunction. That's weakness. So here's my take, and I say this without apology. This woman should be deported. Strip the citizenship, make an example. We don't need immigrants who don't love this country more than the one they fled. If your heart's still in Colombia, stay there. Fight their wars, wave their flag, but don't come here pretending to be one of us while plotting to undermine us from within. We can take immigrants from anywhere. Muslim, Christian, doesn't matter, as long as they assimilate, embrace American values, and commit 100%. No half measures. No tourists. Real Americans only. That's the misinformation tonight. Loyalty isn't optional. It's the price of admission. Thanks for tuning in. Stay vigilant, stay loyal, and we'll see you next time. Good night.